Mr. Lynch lives will be alive forever. Good morning, Mr. Massimo, or simply, 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 David. Stai not Lynch. It's April 21, 2025, it's a Monday. For those who believe or are believer, happy, in general, happy Monday of Easter to everyone. So, the neighbors, it's totally clear, yes, totally clear. Sky and atmosphere in general. At it's early after noon and 46. It's noon and 46. 71 and 6 Fahrenheit 22 Celsius, and it means it's really soft like in this periods. So, factor soft classic adjective. Spring, touch the periods, questa forza terzo. Sarà possiamo non rimemory, piccolo borico, questo è un borico cinese, questo di. I'm sure that I said the minutes things for them, said sometimes my purpose fact pure should watch it's better never perhaps so you not for me. And I didn't see no one take collaboration with you. Crude in the summer and winter in the sense of fact that for the autumn say just for the same adjective. Soft for the summer adjective, hot for the winter adjective, cold sono note so in these cases a classic adjective and as regard the degrees at least for me was nothing to say quella. So potete can complain. Since a few weeks, particularly since Friday, April 4, the first period of spring, and if at the same time during the nights, so seems in the part of a winter atmosphere, in fact, the neutral size in April, like this, when it's where this is little cold during the night, in the past April, over the past years. But for this, for me, not for the people, in general, for me, always good. Instead of the sky, plus in general, it's I think I can say the same thing just for it's good, really good, at least it seems if I can be some things in it. Ieri afternoon, I think at the conversation disease, repeated it just before. 71, 6 Fahrenheit 22 Celsius. But important thing, this atmosphere, it's not very. Just before, yeah, today, yeah. It's beautiful. Buscate another show, so if it's complicated to show you, whether I can see also near my head. Yes, wait until now, and wait until now, considering a period, considering that sun and sky went down, considering a period, 300 hours, considering it, really bene, no, for now, leave them for other 6 hours and 50 minutes. More or less in comparison to a complete different schedule. Well, so inizio so from sarà medio Corvino, sarà Cortini, questo watching the storm of the opportunity room, and yes, the only difference the color of the flowers, the fact the color of the previous second was yellow, the color of the first one was pink, and this was the Cortini, but this further Cortini is not similar to the first the pink. It's really close to phenotypes. Dovere, anzitutto se ne sopra un dico guida nelle cui questioni su insomma emergenza. In 2 years, in fact no, the sentence Jetzt wird ein guter von Wallet so var tingo tolog verveket tolov verveket we vit så kurtin vit ris in 20 years where also in the those beautiful Peter Manchester also in anime visible at also lo was better visible for me instantly in the shot at 70 million origin shot Ziga di shooter was attivi bene bene cortine regione visible sono si che sono better visible in shot sono si che azione si million origin shot And finally, Roman Jack 6740, PG, 625. Also, ne si gazin si mi genişti. Va, grazie mondo vivo, fallo ricciando, si possa essere anche di ingaggiare. Sono un problema si sa, madre. Also, myself, trosso lo schifo. And finally, I hope you never get to breakfast. Dates late in genere, adesso in corso commerce, in molto so così. Stai slide late, fa con essi late in commerce, a te bolli parti tu si fai con regola, e a cena sembrano tutti te, tu sei stato in fa con breakfast finta siamo lieta. Hai startato vita, a te finta in parte mettite si tu sei stesso, se finché ti regola fa così, che sembrano tutti te, su stare c'è quello. Vabbè, tu hai detto, cosa si regola, late, si vede così. Adesso slide late, as you get mad, it's just rolling. Obviously, just rolling quote, non 46. Matta, Marina, parte di me, dicevo, si di attenzione a me, also today, first time with so, I'm really happy. No, so, sì. E che va, si sono, muslim, che si fa quello. Absolutely. Also nur sind es wirklich so shorts and biscuits that are many combos of biscuits and cereals. Two important things that in particular I will say and this are first one about the milk fatto fino shots and tolly can see tre coffee così rosso in squeak chocolate la preso con dai from your short fragment video in shot e quindi in this also the fact English breakfast was a bomb at this video in particular a mega bomb. Second thing is about the serious fact if there are beautiful series that other beautiful series that are Conad Italian series for me it's our second place of position because at the first place of position for me are the BAM Italian series. In fact, always I truly recommend them to you because they are really superb. Adesso, tomorrow I suppose from die. I can't remember tomorrow to happen. Now I will see.